Is that thing on? Alright, here we go. Oh, yes.
I'm the king.
I sure am.
And I be smoking.
Sometimes, not always.
Welcome to my town.
Hey.
And I be smoking.
Sometimes. I'd like to reiterate.
I'm the king.
Yes, I am.
And I be smoking.
Okay, I think they got the picture.
Welcome to my town.
Okay. Welcome, everybody.
And I be smoking.
Again, just sometimes.
If I say we on one, nigga.
Woo, it's my jam. Oh, man, it's my jam. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Oh, man, I think someone's coming. I gotta go. Ah!
If I say we rolling, then somebody rolling something.
Who's playing this song? What the hell? I'm the king. Who? That's weird. I don't remember searching YouTube for that, but no mind. Your trusty commish is here. It's week 13. Playoffs are a mere week away. It's the final week. That means a lot to some and not so much to others. I've gone ahead and taken the liberty of writing some notes this time. As you can see, a full 5 or 6 lines worth. Be honest, if I was writing neatly, might have only taken up 1 or 2 lines, but who's counting? Alright, so, like I said, week 13. This week is going to determine officially who's in the playoffs and who is auswärts. Okay? So let's take a look at the standings. Now, 5 teams are definitely in. Those teams are 2 Baxters, 1 Trophy, Gila Monstercock, the Bearded Turtles, Uncle fucking Mike, and Glue Sniffs. There's a play-in game that will be involving Drew, team Taking Out the Trash, versus Ganung, team Toothless. Whoever wins that game will also be in, joining those other 5. If I didn't mention your team name, I'm sorry, you are not in the playoffs. You should have tried harder. It's been 12 weeks. We're going into week 13. You want to start bringing up your bitching and moaning stories now, it's too late. You can't do anything about it, okay? So like I said, those are the teams that are going to be in. 7 playing for 6 spots. Really, it's 2 playing for 1 spot and 5 are already in, but whatever. If you're wondering how I got there, you're saying, well, Glue Sniffers is 6-6, and there's 3 teams out of 5 and 7. If he loses and one of them wins, then they'd be tied. Well, guess what? All the 5 and 7 teams have terrible overall points. Glue Sniffers is over 1,100. The 5 and 7 teams, none of them are over 1,000. So unless you plan on outscoring Glue Sniffers this week by 150, not score 150, outscore by 150, then you're not going to be in the playoffs. So I've taken the liberty of removing you from the equation in the interest of simplicity. Now, back to the notes. I'm going to be the points champ. Thank you very much. Congratulations are in order. I'll save my acceptance speech for later, with along with Bob's acceptance speech. Maybe we'll do a duel. Me for best points, him for worst record. It'll be fun. We'll do it together. Unless Uncle fucking Mike can outscore me by 74. I think that's right. And there's a couple other teams. Well, actually, only one team that's really even semi-close is Drew would have to outscore me by 86. So I'm going to 86 that idea and say, I'm the points leader. Yay, free league for me. Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm Keith Olbermann. That page was blank, don't worry. I still have my notes. Alright. And I've already mentioned I spoiled all of our dinners on the eve of Thanksgiving. I already said Bob wins a Kill Yourself trophy. 3-9 record is abysmal. He's got 1 week to not have double-digit losses. We'll see if that happens. It's going to take place in what actually are some remarkable storylines heading into week 13. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and take a look at the matchups. Okay. Oh yeah, I had a little something queued up for Bob here. This is what Bob is playing on a loop as he goes to bed every night. Yeah, it's not fair, Bob. We all know. It's not fair. At least you won a trophy. Like I said. 1 down, 1 to go. I guess I still have 1 to go too. I've never won that hideous, despicable trophy. I just wanted to go back real quick. This is on the fly. This is not part of the notes. Just want to see how bad some of the previous worsts were. In 2012, Imam 2-11. That shouldn't even count. I'm pretty sure I was controlling his team when he got the 2 wins. No, that was 2012. Did I say 2011? In 2011, Dan Gilgil was 4-9. So Bob has a chance to be worse than that. In 2010, Rance was 4-8-1. And in 2009, Drew was 3-9. So if Bob loses, he has a chance to go down, Imam excluded, as the worst fantasy football team in the history of our league. Think about that. Digest that for a second. You thought it was bad just winning the cup, Bob? It's going to be bad when you're worst team ever. Again, Imam excluded. That doesn't count. Okay? So let's go back. Like I said, we're going to look at these matchups. Got to do this quick because anytime I do it over 10 minutes, try to upload it to YouTube, and they get all the little panties in a bunch, and it's just a big headache. So, like I said, some big storylines. None bigger this week than Drew versus Ganung. Hated rivals since day one, when Drew proclaimed that he was going to punch Ganung in the face if he ever saw him. Flash forward 5 years, and they're roommates! So, there's a sitcom for you. We'll just do a quick preview of that game. Drew's got 4 check marks. Ganung has 6 check marks. Oh wait, no, one is overall check marks. So check mark shouldn't count. So he's got 5 check marks. So Drew's 4 check marks. So Ganung's gonna win by check mark. And then also according to ESPN, he's gonna win by 9. Drew's got tough decision. He's got Stafford on Thursday. He's got Rashad Jennings on Thursday. He's got Antonio Brown on Thursday. There's 3 of his big players going on Thursday, so he's going to either be agonizing in pain or probably gloating around like his normal fat self after tomorrow. Ganung riding the hot hand of Cam Newton and a bunch of other scrubs. So we'll see what happens there. But, like I said, win and you're in to the playoffs. And once you're in the big dance, anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Back to the matchups. I'm playing Uncle fucking Mike. In what could be... Oh, shit. I messed up my stuff. Hold on. What could be... I said in what could be... game to see who will be the other bye besides Baxter. That's something else I should mention. Baxter's the official bye. I don't know why that was in my notes. I'll have to get on my producer for that. Let's see. Yeah, Mike is skunking Gila Monster Cock in points. So if Mike beats me and Gila Monster Cock loses, he'd be second. If I beat Mike and Gila Monster Cock loses or ties, I'll be second. But yeah, back to this page. So that's me and Mike. ESPN says 3 check marks and a push for me, and 5 check marks and a push for Mike. So check mark for Mike, minus 12 also. His Browns, he's projected for 11. That's not going to happen. His kicker is projected for 14. That's not going to happen. No, Sean Moreno is projected for 12. He's not even going to play. So, fuck these projections. I'm going to win. And Mike, with his goofy-ass hairdo pick, is going to lose. So that'll be cool. Next up. So that's interesting because we're playing for the other bye. Drew's game's interesting because they're playing to be in the playoffs. This game is interesting because both teams suck. It's what's a wide receiver versus shit-faced monkeys. Bo is projected to lose by 9. I don't know why I thought that game was interesting. Because it's Bo and Rance are playing. It's like the two least talkative people in the league this year, which you wouldn't really expect from Rance. Bo, I don't know what's happened to that guy. I miss him though. Next game is Gila Monster Cack versus Midget Wranglers, aka Midget Widget, which I've noticed that he's adopted that name as his own. Like he's just using that now, Midget Widget. So I think he should just change his actual team name to Midget Widget. But now I think he should not change his name because it's been too long. So they play each other. If Dan loses, he's gonna he'll lose that second place seed. If he wins, he's got it automatically. He'll get the bye. Chase is playing for nothing else but to ruin Dan's season, I guess. And Dan has like all the check marks except for one, for real. And it's Vernon Davis is projected for 10 versus Dan's Delaney Walker at 9. So he should have almost all the check. He does have almost all the check marks. He should have them all. Oh man, Midget Widgets, your team is trash. He's got Chris Ivory in, also probably not going to play. Dan's got Zach Stacy in, probably not going to play. Frank Gore. Oh my god, these teams are beat up. That's why I say, got to get hot at the right time, man. You get hot, anything can happen, you know what I'm saying? Getting hot, man. You're really hot. The two most retarded people in the league, Gold Dust versus Glue Sniffers. Glue Sniffers has already backed his way into the playoffs, so he could lose. No skin off his teeth, because teeth have skin, I guess, because I've heard that phrase before, so I'm going to assume it's true. Glue Sniffers is projected to beat Mark, but what the hell? It says Glue Sniffers projected total is 101, and Mark's projected total is 93, but the line for the game is Glue Sniffers minus 22. Am I seeing that right? Well, math wasn't really my strong suit. Actually, it was, and that math is wrong, ESPN, so I don't know what I'm going to call this 800 number as soon as we're done. Last game, Little Treasure Mammal at 3-9 versus 2 Baxters, 1 Trophy at 9-3. Like I said, Baxter's already shored up that number 1 spot, so he doesn't really have anything to play for, but he's still projected to beat Bob by 30. So, Little Treasure Mammal, if you have any shred of dignity, you need to win this game. Avoid being the worst team ever, Imam excluded. So, like I said, big implications on those games. I hope you all enjoyed the history. It's been up there for quite a while, so Mark, you've had enough time to get through it. I would trust that you have. Other than that, yeah, it's last week, guys. We're going into the playoffs. Oh yeah, we were saying money will be due when it's due. Just kidding. That's an old video joke. No, money will be due on January the 4th. So, Jan the 4th be with you. No, it's that's a Friday, or actually it's a Saturday. Just in case you live paycheck to paycheck, and you need that paycheck to pay your fantasy dues. Even though the season is 13 weeks long, you save like $7 a week and just avoid that hassle. But I'm sure nobody did that. They probably spent $7 a day on fast food, or cigarettes, or alcohol, or all three, like me. Other than that, yep, that's it. Week 13 is coming up. Starts tomorrow, Thanksgiving. So eat some turkey, kick off your shoes, take a nap, watch some football, and hopefully, well, I guess everybody's in the playoffs is in, everybody's is not, except for Drew and Ganung. So I would say just watch that game if you're looking for some entertainment. Text one person some shit talking when something bad happens to him. text the other person when something bad happens to them, start a little shit talking war, see where that goes. But if you have an iPhone, don't fucking group message me, because then I get 45 messages separately from everybody else that's in the group message, and it's annoying as fuck. And I'm sure everybody else that doesn't have an iPhone that is cool knows what I'm talking about. So that's it, guys. Love you so much. And note or video for the playoffs. Whole time, I'm going to do one every week unless I'm out. So you choose, make a poll, vote for me to do a video or a note. Or I could do a combo, whatever you want, baby. Whatever you want. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Mwah.